And we're live.
Um,
All right.
various alive noises.
So, in the vein of my favorite piece of media, after a several years long vacation, we're back with more Cormier, Land of Lords.
Oh, oh no.
I can't see it on
Like,
Twitch yet.
Muir is
Where's
dead.
my
Someone
YouTube
else
channel
has to
with
start doing
shit?
this shit.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, we're up.
But no.
Okay.
Hello today.
Hello.
I'm Great Canadian Guy, or John, and we are beginning a new TTRPG campaign to be streamed here on Saturdays. Anyway, we'll get into the actual body of the stream there in a bit, but for now we're just gonna wait for people to show up, shoot the shit, because we're friends. We talk, exchange ideas.
As well as this is an integral part of any D&D session is the, all right, let's get all of the shit of, human interaction out of the way first. And
Yes,
then focus on the game.
on the inhuman interaction.
My prime ran out.
Yeah, the googly eyes definitely work on the rock.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
You're welcome.
Excellent
idea.
idea. Excellent idea.
So Magnus Vern and Porthos Silversword.
Oh yeah, I gotta change those. Right.
Especially since Pixel Link is not Pixel Link.
Just
Nobody will know. Nobody will never know.
change it to Better Pix.
Pix 2.0.
Yeah.
Now with more
2.0.
bits.
Alright, where are
And
the
a beard.
names?
Well, a higher degree of animation, right? He's moved from 16-bit to 32-bit.
Fuck. What name do you want to go with, by the way? I don't want to dox you.
Yeah, you could just use the username Saragid.
Okay. That's Sareged, right?
Yep.
Man. Can't believe I used to play D&D at fucking 3 in the morning.
Yep. A little
3 in the
late.
morning my time because of time zones. It was slightly miserable, but when you're a teenager or like just growing out of the 19s, it's like, yeah, that's still doable. I can't do that anymore.
Oh yeah.
3 in the morning is easier to do from staying up late than getting up early.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I still
Candy?
do.
Heck, I was up till 3 a.m. yesterday.
Yes.
I was up till 3 a.m., though not intentionally.
I tried
Just
to go
had
to
trouble
bed
getting to
like
sleep.
3 times yesterday. Turns out we all live in just like this barely alive state of constantly stressed and tired. Wonder what could be causing that.
My money's on
I don't
capitalism.
know.
What?
I'm not. I don't really want to question it. I'll be honest.
Couldn't possibly
Good.
be capitalism. It would be unconscionable to allow that kind of system to continue. What the
It
fuck
seems-
is
it seems
bullshit?
alright.
It's late-stage capitalism, more accurately.
I blame it's just our own personal humors being out of whack, and we need more leeches.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm down with leeches.
I'm
Down
not.
with leeches.
I'm not.
By leeches, you mean
Why
vampires,
are
right?
leeches here all of a sudden?
I
Unless
cannot
they're hot.
find Bob's
Bosh
now
Bob.
I'm no, stop it. I'm
Corrupt and
I
redeemed.
literally just got here.
oh, thank God, there it is.
So which
Are
one
you
of us
hiding
is
off
gonna
stream so we can't see your posture?
Yes. You may think that if you'd like.
Now, we're not going to question if anybody wants to or doesn't want to use a webcam. Like, it was never a hard requirement. It's all good.
What the hell? How do I do this?
What are you talking about? I am using a webcam.
Well, yeah, you are. No one's questioning
clearly
that,
not.
Rockbender.
It's amazing
Rock.
how you can get those googly eyes
Rock.
to not go to the bottom.
Well, they're his eyes.
They're not, yeah, exactly.
He's focusing on the screen. The impressive thing is how infrequently he blinks.
That might be the lack of eyelids.
Why wouldn't he have eyelids?
Because he's a rock?
The accident of 92.
He has rock
92, yeah. Is that when you were born?
No,
Oh.
actually.
Because that would be a great bit.
Yeah, that would be a great bit.
Two.
Dirkbender.
Ooh, I rolled a 98. That's a good percentile. 29.
So on the count of 3, we throw all our dice at John, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not sure how many of them would actually hit, but we can try.
Well, you have to roll to see if they hit.
Oh, you know what? You're right.
Right.
Here we go. Got my D20 here. I actually rolled it.
I got a 9.
Alright. And what's your strength modifier?
Not 20.
Probably like +1, maybe +2.
Alright, then I take 3 damage.
Oh.
Since the average person has like 2 HP, I am dying.
Gosh, that just makes me think of the whole, a regular house cat just like murder all the common folk.
Well, a commoner is like hilariously weak in D&D. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
My cat could probably murder an entire village if you set her mind to it.
A first level commoner is ridiculously weak, but they also don't live in dangerous areas.
Yeah.
You don't find first level commoners in dangerous areas.
Yeah, no,
Well,
not really.
yes, but a common house cat has like a dexterity of like 14 or 16, and then of course their attack is like 1d4 plus their dex modifier.
No, their damage is 1d4 minus 1. Their attack roll, however, is quite good.
In 5th edition, it might actually be adding their dex. They simplified that.
I'd have to look it up.
That joke comes from 3rd edition.
Yeah, it
though.
does, yes.
Yeah.
Cat is far more dangerous than a human.
Yes.
Or human commoner. Anyway, a common cat is more dangerous than a common human.
Hey, Steph and
I can't
Go.
believe it.
Welcome. Carpentalism in my butt.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Carpentalism.
Carpentalism.
That sounds like a much carpentalism.
Cat
sounds
penalism.
Much better.
Oh, cat
That's-
penalism. There we go. I'm not going to cat penalism your butt. No.
That sounds like a sex act.
Yes, it does. I'd rather my government be carpentalism.
It's a new carpentry-based economy.
Actually, just a second. I think I have a dice rolling tray that I got with one of my games.
I taco.
My cat is the cutest creature.
I don't know. Taco's pretty far up there.
I'll allow that. Oh, I'll allow that.
Yeah,
Shut up, Bob.
yeah. No, Bob, the Arbiter is cute. Alright, let's close up these non-essential windows. Don't need that rock PNG anymore.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
So should I look up the D10,000 Wild Magic table from 2nd edition for you, John?
No, that's cool.
What happened to my 5? What?
Wild magic.
When did I run out of my 5,
I
Christian?
mean, yeah, it did everything from, giving
Oh.
someone
Yeah.
random itch to blowing up the nearest star.
Yep. Sure did. The
And it
modern
had this,
implementations of it are a little bit more reasonable.
oh yeah. It also had this weird thing called Thaco.
Yeah, to hit armor class 0. It's dumb.
Yeah, it's
Like it's just inverted base attack bonus. It's so stupid. Was that a dice rolling
I'm
container?
also going to go and get some water.
Ah. Alright. When he gets back with his water, we will get started talking about the setting and the details of character creation.
Neat. Meanwhile, you guys can hear me talk about my cat.
That's acceptable.
I'm joking.
fine.
Don't bite me. Never mind. She doesn't want to be bothered.
Well, you tried.
Look, my cat is mercurial,
Dark
which
Souls,
makes sense
Death Stream,
actually.
you tried.
Gosh, that sounds like a little indie game where it's all like the objective is just to pet the cat, and then if you fail, it just you tried.
Well, that's an actual mod for Dark Souls.
Oh, the you tried thing? Yeah,
yeah,
I can see that.
It goes with a few different ones that just change like some of the on-screen text for little jokes. Like Blighttown is Detroit.
Yeah.
Detroit.
I figured since I'm not dwarf or dwarf adjacent in this, I probably shouldn't use alcohol as my primary beverage.
I mean, you still could. This is the modern age.
Just take the religious occupation. That way you can,
Drink wine constantly.
yeah. Or
Is that what
law
people think
enforcement, because
that's
that
the
would give
religious
you
occupation?
Look at this, call me
Is that what you guys are telling me?
Father Crunk.
There's a joke about Irish Catholics being drunks.
Oh,
You can also do law enforcement, because you'll get probably a resistance to drunkenness.
But an incredible weakness to fentanyl,
Oh yes.
or even the mention
and
of it.
You also have to make will saves not to commit domestic abuse.
Yeah.
It's not to not commit domestic abuse. We've gone over this. It's to not abuse power, which includes domestic abuse.
Yeah, you have
That's
to
like an
choose.
easy 100 though.
You have to choose between domestic abuse or racial violence, and whenever you encounter the opportunity, you have to pass a save.
Or you can just go with
they
alcoholism.
they must either really have like really low wisdom score or whatever that they keep failing that scores.
Well, it's just a downside. Like it's an inherent trait of being a cop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like a paladin can't leave their alignment. A cop has to do racial violence.
Has to be a nasty piece of shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
A bastard, if you will.
anatomy.
They have what?
They have what?
Bum
They have what?
anatomy.
Oh.
See, if you're not a bastard, you get removed from the force.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
By for violating their tenets.
Yeah, for violating their bastard clause.
Oh my god, it's like a fallen paladin, but it's just becoming an upstanding citizen.
Yeah. A paladin of Helm becoming a paladin of Ilmater. All right, so everybody,
this is good shit.
Everybody's ready?
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, yeah, I'm ready.
Awesome.
I think.
So this is based on a setting that I've been playing with, which is itself influenced by an old D20 modern FX setting called Urban Arcana, and I've just stolen that name. Screw you, Watsy.
Mm-hmm.
say that too loud. They got money.
Urban Arcana predates Wizards of the Coast.
Do you
luckily.
think they wouldn't sue me if it was worthwhile?
Yeah,
Worthwhile being the key term there.
Yes, which is why I'm being so brash here. So I'm going to pull up a little thing with some details regarding this setting.
Urban Arcana was a genre
Yeah,
when
it
this
was.
came out.
It was also just sort of the name of the D20 Modern Splash book that introduced magic.
Yeah.
Documents.
That was explicitly advertised in the D20 Modern Core book.
Yes.
Wow.
All right. So the crux of the setting is that all of the things that we consider to be like mythology, fantasy, those are all. Well, here, let me just read this. Yeah. So in this world, despite relegation of fiction and myth in the popular consciousness, things like elves, orcs, demons, angels, vampires, dragons are all very much real. At this moment, you might have an Ice Devil giving a speech at the United Nations, a Green Dragon CEO negotiating a hostile takeover of a competitor, an Empyrean treating the sick in a public clinic above a brothel run by a succubus on the rough side of town, an orc and a bugbear standing guard at a nightclub owned by a tiefling, and an elf cheerily waving at you from their flower garden across the street. But this isn't something people are regularly aware of because of a particular phenomenon, where the pre-existing lack of belief, in the existence of fantasy creatures of the supernatural has resulted in a sort of global ignorance, a defense mechanism that people use to sort of recontextualize their environment. So instead of seeing, an elf across the street, that's just a lady who doesn't seem to age very much.
Oh.
And you don't see a bunch of goblins running around causing trouble at the local park. Those are just kids that are always there. You've never really given a lot of thought to how the kids, change so much or anything. They're just kids playing at the park. Who cares? And that bugbear standing guard at the club, that's just a big guy who could probably use a razor or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So everything that would be considered supernatural, people, the average person, the majority of people, just perceive as being incredibly mundane. So yeah, you don't believe in magic, elves, zombies, angels, so you don't see them. You refuse to. However, direct, unambiguous, undeniable exposure to the fantastical can break someone of the psychological defense. In the paranatural world, this is called an awakening. And once somebody has been awakened, they immediately start to be able to see the world for how it truly is. So we're starting this off. You're all going to be playing human characters, and you're all going to be what paranaturals would call mundane.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning you're just a normal person and you don't believe in ghosts or goblins. I mean, you might believe in ghosts, but you have no idea that they're actually real or what they can really do.
Right.
And this is going to be a few different quests that tell slightly different stories. The first one going to be the story of how you guys came to realize that magic is real. And, oh shit, non-humans, they are everywhere.
That's concerning.
Mm.
No.
I mean, the actual
wouldn't-
number's not all that high, but, there are enough. If you're in a city, you'll run into them.
I mean, it's like Keanu Reeves is an elf.
Yeah, like that. He could be a half elf. Absolutely. He grows facial hair, so he can't be an elf.
Oh.
Hosier is a fey creature.
Yeah, like that kind of thing.
I believe that. I can believe that.
Picard is actually a vampire.
But yeah, like that's basically the idea.
Okay.
Unless it's something that's form can't easily be reimagined as just a person or an animal, you're not likely to see it until you've been forced to acknowledge that it's possible. Right. So we're all starting at level 1. You're going to be between 18 to 21 years old. You're all going to have to be human this time, and we're going to be generating your characters with 10 point buy. I fiddled around with 15 originally. I think 10 actually works a lot better for this.
Okay, you might have to explain that one to me a little bit.
Yep, I'll provide a point buy calculator for everybody to make it easy. Yeah, so we'll talk about our characters as we get them ready. Important roles you're going to want to have filled are like your scout, your talker, and your healer. Combat's likely to come up, but it's not like strictly necessary.
Not the hard focus.
Yeah, but it is a solution, but not the only solution. There are ways to get around it, but you are going to need the ability to at least like socialize. Have some sort of like medical knowledge or like biology knowledge, stuff like that, and a skilled character that can do tracking, scouting, investigating, some of that shit. So keep that in mind while you're creating your characters. I would recommend between all of you, somebody have investigate, knowledge, philosophy, and religion, knowledge, popular culture, bluff, or intimidate or persuasion. Disable device, treat injury, stealth, and survival. So I don't think it's a hard ask, but I wanted to let everybody know what you're likely to run into.
Who wants to be the rogue?
So, yeah, character creation. Let me get you the calculator. I'll link it in the Discord channel.
Sword.
I can't do that because it will ruin the display.
Correct.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find something. What'd you say it was?
Oh, it's if you just type in Pathfinder point buy calculator.
I think you have the evil characters and first playthrough tag on the stream from the last one.
I mean, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, potentially, to be honest.
Okay, what link would work here?
I could play evil characters, he says very confidently.
Okay. Alright.
But then
This
you'd have
looks
to
like
be
it'll
mean.
work.
Yes.
Here we go.
You don't think I'm
posting
mean?
one. I'm not sure if it'll work 100%, but it does have the option of picking low fantasy, standard, high, epic.
Yeah, that should be good. And then you can choose your race, and then
Which would be human.
yeah, select your things.
So
Oh,
low
okay.
fantasy is the 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there a minimum score?
8.
Okay.
Without modifiers. But you're all human, so that's not going to come up.
Pathfinder, they get a +2 to something. But
Yeah, +2 to anything. You just click the thing there, race trait.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so let's take a look at the classes. The way that character progression works in the modern system is there are 6 base classes, one for each of the primary ability scores. And they broadly represent what that ability score is about. You can multi-class freely, there are no penalties. And you have a lot of like modular abilities called talents that you can choose from in order to put together the kind of character that you want.
Mhm.
So, taking a look at the strong hero, the Path of Strength. At first level, you would be getting their self-defense class feature and a talent selected from the class talent trees, which are listed below, or the generic talents, which are available to everybody, which are just above it. Of course, you want to keep an eye on the prerequisites. For example, the strong hero can't take sneak attack at level 1.
Us?
Yeah, take a second if you haven't already looked at the different classes and get an idea of what you might want to do. Talk amongst each other and figure out which roles you want to assume.
I have no issue with playing the skill monkey.
Okay.
Throwing that out there, just depends what everyone else wants to do. I can focus a little bit differently, but I don't mind going that route if I need to.
My preference would be for a bruiser type, but we'll see how things go.
Okay.
I have character concepts for all base builds, so I'm good to flexible. I'm flexible for.
Okay, I'll play the face of the party.
All right.
I'll make the decision for us.
Good luck.
Get fucked. All of you.
Just get fucked. All right.
Right. So for the party face, I guess we'll start there since that's the most concrete. That you could do it as any of the classes, but the best ones are probably the best one is definitely charismatic hero, but you could also do it as a dedicated hero. That wouldn't be all that bad.
Dedicated and smart because there's a tactics tree.
Sure. Smart hero, like they're not bad at social stuff. They just don't specialize in it. But let's go down to the charismatic hero here. Have a look. Oh, now I'm all the way to skills.
Oh, if I am the face of the party, you're all subject to my whim.
Yep.
You guys
Not
are not
quite,
gonna be
but-
Not quite, but you know.
Yeah. So if you decided to go with charismatic hero, just looking at the first level on the
Ow, 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 ow.
table, you'd get fortitude and reflex save bonus, defense bonus, which I'll explain in a bit, along with a talent and the dabble class feature.
Talent, dabble.
Yeah. So if you decided to go with that, your talent choices at level 1 would be from the charm talent tree, the charm ability, which is just a competence bonus equal to half your charismatic hero level rounded up on all charisma-based skill checks.
Oh.
And then at third level, you could take favor if you continued with that.
Yeah. Then you could plan ahead to take favor, which allows you to ask for favors by making charisma checks. A favor could be anything from, like, going across the street to deliver something to access to a restricted area. The higher your charismatic hero level and the higher your charisma, the more likely you are to be able to get difficult favors.
Huh.
You could also
Interesting.
go with Captivate instead. Or in addition, if you keep going into the charismatic hero. Which allows you to use... I mean, Captivate is open-ended. It could be your charm, your looks, your speech. Something to grab people's attention and make them look at you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can make them fascinated. Which will make it a lot easier for other people to do stuff while you have them occupied.
Yeah.
Or you can go fast talk, getting a bonus equal to your charismatic hero level on all bluff and diplomacy checks made to lie, cheat, or otherwise deceive.
Yes. Salesmanship.
Yes.
Razzle dazzle. I do enjoy the fact that it's called razzle dazzle. By
You're
the way.
welcome.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh,
yeah,
that's a you thing.
yeah, that's me.
Okay. Okay.
I'm updating the system. I get to name things.
You right.
So yeah, if you took fast talk, you could qualify for razzle dazzle,
Dazzle 'em.
which I'm actually pretty pleased with. It lets you use the lets you apply the dazzle condition to an opponent who fails a will save against your charisma and charismatic hero level to become dazzled.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a dazzled creature only takes a -1 on attack rolls, so it's not all that strong as an effect. Except from the razzle dazzle talent, the penalties caused by the dazzled condition increase by 1 for every 3 charismatic hero levels. So if you went to 3rd level, with fast talk, razzle dazzle, already you can give them a -2 on all of their attack rolls with razzle dazzle. I think you should that should at least give you an idea of how this works.
You should also look at the leadership tree.
Yep, leadership is kind of bardy. Give people pep talks. You can inspire them.
That's not me. I'm not gonna. I don't know. I don't think my character would be the type to be
Yeah.
like the best pep talk you can hear coming from me or my character. Like, at least you're not dead. We can still do
You can
something
do it.
when
I
you're not
believe
dead.
in you.
Look on the bright side.
You look on the bright side. You're not dead, and neither are we.
I
And
mean,
that's
going
something.
charm and then taking inspiration as your second might be useful.
Yeah, like there's a lot of different ways. And
We'll
just
see.
I mentioned earlier that another option would be the dedicated hero. But what do they get? They get a bonus to fortitude and will, as well as a talent from their tree and the collected class feature. So collected gives you a bonus on saving throws against fear equal to half your dedicated hero level rounded up. So
It says 1/3.
I would say, oh yeah, is it 1/3? Okay, yeah, 1/3. My bad. One of the design things I did here was to encourage, like, advanced classes, which you guys can move towards, and we'll discuss later at a later date when it's relevant. Are uniformly stronger, but also more focused. And I wanted to give some good reason for people to actually take like a 4th level in their base class, or even higher, instead of just like going immediately to Daredevil or Soldier or whatever.
Mhm.
So yeah, you can get that, and then the talents I thought would work well for a social character would be like empathy from the empathic talent tree, where you gain a bonus equal to your dedicated hero level on bluff, diplomacy, handle animal, intimidate, perform, and sense motive, as long as you're familiar with the target or have spent at least 1 minute observing them. Alternately, you can take skill emphasis, which is just like different skill focus. Gives you a +3 on a skill of your choice.
For example, persuasion.
Yeah, like diplomacy or intimidate. Alright, so while you mull that over, let's go to Gornvar. You wanted to do a bruiser.
Yeah, I think I'd lean towards the strong hero with that.
Yeah, strong hero is the most direct path to like a melee-based character. Strong and tough are the only classes that have full base attack bonus,
Yeah.
but slightly different things. Well, not slightly different things that they emphasize through class feature. So, as a strong hero, you'd start with full BAB progression. You get a bonus to fortitude save, your talent, and the self-defense class feature. which lets you choose between brawl, combat, martial arts, or personal firearms proficiency as a bonus feat.
Yep. It's definitely a better feat set for my build than what the
Tough Hero?
what Tough Hero gets.
Yeah, they get...
So those are still useful. It's not...
Yeah, they get one of the saving throw feats.
The thing that's really appealing on the strong is the damage reduction talent tree.
Yeah, the damage reduction is pretty good. Melee smash is also very strong. Yeah, and I think extreme effort is a little bit more viable the way that I've designed it. Because if anybody's familiar with the original D20 Modern, extreme effort sucked.
It was only useful in certain situations, and
Yeah.
it was generally never worth the pick over the other options.
Yeah. Well,
Really?
mm-hmm.
It wasn't that it was bad, it's that because it was there are so few situations in which you'd find it useful, you would almost always take the other ones because they were just better.
Oh.
I'm just gonna go double check on the original strong. Original strong.
I mean, melee smash is just +1 melee damage, so...
Yeah. Yeah, melee smash is just good, clean living. Okay. Extreme effort. Yeah, so the big change I made was for the advanced extreme effort. So the bonus is +6. However, once per day, or if you want to use an action point more often, you can just roll a strength ability check, or skill check with advantage. So just make sure that you succeed on that jump or climb that thing.
Yep.
Kick that door down. Because like a +6 is good, but a bad roll was still a bad roll. So I thought the ability to like greatly improve your chances of getting a solid roll makes it a little more palatable. It's still, I think, the worst tree, but
There's definitely builds where it's worth doing.
yeah. If you're playing an athlete, that would work. Of course, extreme grip is just wrestling. Alright, so you seem to have an idea of what you want to do. Rockbender.
Yes.
You said you wanted to play like a skill monkey.
Yeah, I think that'd work out well. I'm thinking of actually multi-classing ultimately.
Yep, that's totally fine too.
Starting with intelligence and then running dexterity later on.
Yep, smart
or
fast is a good
speed.
combo for that.
Fast is one that's nice to dip into for 1 point, honestly, just because it has a lot of stuff that's good with just 1 point.
Yeah, I did some things to remedy that. Obviously, you still get the +3 to the class defense bonus, which is... I couldn't find a good way to fix that, other than scrapping the defense bonus, but in a low magic setting, it actually does work pretty well.
I didn't even see that whole column.
Yeah, so I might as well explain it now. Your defense bonus is something you get from your class level, so they stack. And it's applied directly to your base AC.
So it'd be like a miscellaneous mod.
Yes, that isn't affected by being flat-footed or
It's basically a
or your
deflection bonus.
touch attack. Like, yeah, kind of like a deflection bonus.
Okay.
And one reason that it's important to have like significant AC is because of the massive damage rules. which we'll get into in a
Massive
little
damage
bit.
rolls?
Yep.
Yeah.
Short of it is, if you take damage equal to your your Constitution score, I should say, or higher, you have to roll a saving throw to not die.
Oh.
That represents how dangerous guns are,
Oh.
because people die when they get shot.
Usually.
Yeah, so if an average person has 10 Constitution and they take 12 damage from a pistol, they're gonna have to make a DC 12 Fortitude save or just start dying.
Jeez.
That's concerning.
Huh.
Hmm.
Okay.
Don't get shot. Underlined twice.
Yeah, guns
Ouchies,
are
hurt.
rarely deadly.
Underlined twice.
Ooh, ow, my blood.
Also, it means that having 13 instead of 12 makes a big difference.
It can when you're taking damage from dangerous source. Magic also can trigger massive damage.
Oh.
Fireball.
Yeah.
Well, that's concerning.
So things are a little more dangerous in this world.
I don't. It's a good thing I'm not bringing Ichika into this. I cannot deal with a world where I play and then Ichika dies on me. I would fall apart.
Yeah.
Do we get the normal bonus feat and extra skill ranks?
Yeah, you get all of the
From
human features. You get a bonus feat that you qualify for, an extra skill point.
Okay.
As far as like feats and stuff are concerned, is there like a table to look
Yes.
at that, or?
The feat table is at page rolling 31? 30.
It starts on 30, but it's basically 31 through 35, I think. No, it's a bit further.
Okay.
Yeah, the only feats that I'm not going to let you take right off the bat are the ones to qualify for the spellcasting classes.
Right. Ooh.
They do give you some good stuff, but you'll have the option to take them in place of one of your class bonus feats. So next level, if you really wanted to be a cleric, or a priest, or a mage, you could start on that path.
I think I found a typo in here.
Probably.
Educated, it shouldn't be a +1 bonus to defense.
Nope, that shouldn't. Should not. Nope, that's not even close. That's dodge.
Yeah.
Speaking of not even close to correct, how you doing, Godfather?
Wow. I got fired.
Okay. Oh, we also have occupations in this thing.
But I don't want to give everybody too much to think about all at once.
Ooh, untapped scion.
Yeah, there's some interesting stuff you can pick.
I can see strange pet working in the concept of you just think it's your dog.
Right, except that they can talk to you.
I mean, yeah, but people
But
are.
you just thought it was you having the good intuition, but yeah.
Yeah, it's just a horse girl, but the horse is a familiar.
Yeah, they don't
Oh
realize
no.
it.
That could actually work though. That would
Yeah.
be real funny.
That'd be a fun
Oh,
character.
No. Don't play the horse girl, Bob. You're not a horse girl. You don't know what horse girls are like.
One background is the where was that one? Dilettante. Basically a trust fund baby.
Yeah. It's really like it's the wealth build. That's all it is. You don't get a whole lot from the occupation.
Occupation.
You lose
Yeah,
die.
occupations give you bonus skills and sometimes a feat.
Yeah, you'll pick an occupation, but I wanted everybody to get a chance to decide what they want to play first. So the last one would be Surrogate.
Yes.
So we've already got a bruiser, a talker, and a skill monkey. So you could be pretty much anything you want.
Your
Medic.
plan all along.
I think all we're missing really is the medic, although the skill monkey can sometimes dip into that.
You could
possibly.
do treat injury,
It's
but injuries
Pathfinder.
are harder
You don't.
to treat.
You could just
Yeah.
take an occupation to give you treat injury, or you could just put put ranks in it without class skill.
Yeah.
I was looking to go like Path of Dedication
Mhm.
and then do like a private investigator, so I'll have survival and be a sort of tracker, but also have access to treat injury with the high wisdom.
Yeah, that works. Yep, you could totally be the scout.
Ooh. Medical expert would be useful too if you have if you take craft pharmaceutical.
Hmm.
Or no, it gives you +2 on craft pharmaceutical and treat injury checks. That's
Yeah.
not a bad
Craft pharmaceutical is useful, but
Yeah, you have to be able to afford the stuff and have the right equipment in order to actually make drugs. Alright, so that was...
ancient Chinese herbal remedy from Russia.
From Russia, yeah, exactly. Alright, so that went pretty smoothly. Awesome. Let's take a look at occupation. Yeah, so anybody who's familiar with 5e knows about backgrounds. Backgrounds give you something extra to your character, a couple of more proficiencies, maybe an ability. Occupations are a little bit like that. Your starting occupation will add some stuff to your character that your class didn't. Right now, the list of occupations is on the modern SRD. The only thing that you'll need to change about them are any of the skills that have been consolidated or changed into Pathfinder. Everything else should make sense.
I just posted it in the Discord.
Perfect, thank you.
didn't you say that what was the limitation on age?
18 to 21.
Okay, some of these prerequisite age 23 plus.
And you can't take them.
Doctor, investigative,
Most of these actually.
religious
About half
is.
of them.
Oh, technician and white collar are 23.
Yeah.
About that.
Could be.
Yeah, you'd be a student at this point is the thing.
Yeah, first level
for those.
characters are not like full adults yet. By the time you graduate college, you're like a third level character.
I mean, you could graduate college without, but yeah.
Damn, I was really looking at technician too.
Technician. Ah, yeah. Have a look at it. Okay, yeah, that's not like that's somebody who has like an actual like technical job,
Yeah.
like a licensed come on, brain, mechanic
Engineer.
or an engineer.
Mechanic actually would be blue collar, I believe.
I think a licensed
Oh.
mechanic is like a skilled thing, like a chef, like something you have to go to school for.
No. I never went to school.
Craft
And
mechanical and repair are blue collar, so
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm seeing that there. That's probably gonna actually be where I go to then. But
Mhm.
yeah, no, just I am a certified technician at this point, but I had to do like classes and whatnot at work, like take tests and whatnot, but I never actually went to a formal trade school for
It's the
my
equivalent of
career.
apprenticeship type stuff.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up going blue collar.
Cool.
It's either that or criminal, one of the two.
Not
That's
adventurer?
Adventurer, it's not on there.
Yeah, it's the
Oh, it
second
is.
one. Daredevils, big game hunters, explorers, field scientists.
What do you
It
say?
also gives you archaic weapons proficiency.
Yeah. You can have a sweet wheel blade.
I'm not playing
mean-
a nerd.
Small ninja weapons.
Actually, you are. Smart Hero has nerddom.
I know, but that's just the name of the ability. That's
Uh-huh.
not the... Yeah.
Just because he's playing a class that includes nerds. Many nerds are smart heroes, but smart heroes aren't necessarily nerds.
I will point you to the first level class feature, nerddom.
I mean, there's a strong tendency.
Yeah. That is an expandable list, by the way. Those are just the ones I came up with off the top of my head. The original thing was just... what's the word for... Trivia was the original ability, but I decided that they didn't really get anything that they could use to, like, defend themselves, so I should maybe give you the option. So if you're into role-playing, you can get archaic weapons proficiency. If you're into wargaming, you might know how to shoot guns.
Yeah, adventure is quite a strong occupation, but it does give quite a low wealth bonus.
Yeah, it's basically like Vagabond.
And no rep bonus. That's what Celebrity and Dilettante have. They have a rep bonus as well.
Right, so we're not using the reputation system because it was never good in the first place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I could have a look at some of them to see if they need a beefing up because of a lack of rep. Because the Charismatic Hero probably got the most, like, of a push from me because it got nerfed by the lack of reputation.
Yeah. It's more in the advanced classes where you need to rebalance it, I think.
Yeah. Like
the only thing
personality.
Would be you might give some of these a bit more starting wealth because you take away the reputation. But
I like Celebrity has the section. Use one of the following skills as permanent class skills, and there are none.
well, no, if the skill...
That's just a template from the website that I'm using. It's very, very silly.
Oh.
Alright, so everybody did find the list of occupations?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Celebrity probably should get a second class skill and
That's what I'm
bring
thinking.
the wealth bonus down to +3.
Yeah, might need a little bit of a finagling, but I'm not going to worry about that right now.
Unless, of course...
Unless somebody
Bob
wants to be a
decides
celebrity, then I will fix it now.
No.
I was gonna play Macaulay Vulcan.
I also did make one custom starting occupation because something wasn't represented. So if anyone wants to be like a security guard or a bouncer, that's an option now.
That's
Private
potential
security.
for...
Do you want me to copy it into the thing?
I'll do it. Oh yeah, you do it. I can't. Right.
It's probably easier for me to do it just because you have other stuff going on.
I have a lot
That
going
sounds
on.
like it sounds like it match your
Yeah.
class more than anyone, Bjornvar.
He's the one who
Yeah.
asked me about it.
Where did you get that from that? I'm thinking blue collar.
Yeah.
It's the most functional for the character concept.
Yeah. Investigative would have been so perfect, but too high of an age.
Yeah, no. I've said, yeah.
I mean, I am the DM. I can just, like, give you an exception.
There are stories of high school detectives.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
Oh my god.
Private. He's just a private eye, right?
Yeah, that's what I was going for. Just
Yes,
a private
high school detectives. Detective Conan.
Yeah.
That's not
If
high
a
school. That's
small
middle
boy-
school.
Look,
No, that's barely middle school. That's grade school. He's a grade school. He's a high schooler turned grade school boy. Yikes!
Huh.
Jesus.
Don't think about it too hard. I said don't think about it too hard.
I'm not
I'm
thinking.
thinking about it.
I've stopped thinking entirely.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
that's
I just thought of one thing. Private security probably should have drive on the skill list, though I'm not going to take it for this.
Okay.
That's probably not a bad thing for someone to have. Just replace ride with drive, I imagine.
Ride
Or
is its own skill still.
Ah,
Because you could ride a horse.
Yeah,
true.
it's relevant,
Okay.
but it's less useful.
But maybe actually I will be a celebrity.
Alright. More work for me on the fly.
Yeah,
Yay.
good.
I mean,
Correct. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You'd basically just use it as you do the creative, and
Leopardie.
with the different skill set, I think. But
okay, it's not letting me copy off that sheet for some reason. Okay.
It won't take me very long to come up with it.
Oja,
I was more
please
just filling
don't
time.
sit on my keyboard. Thank you.
so, concept. If Bob's a celebrity, I could be Bob's bodyguard.
Sure.
Oh, yes. Yes. Oh no, child act. Oh no, I'm gonna make my character a child actor.
That's where the
Oh
Macaulay Culkin
no.
reference came from, Bob.
Oh no. Oh,
Mi-
my poor character.
Miss Macaulay Culkin. Right, so we're going to scratch the reputation bonus, reduce the wealth increase to +3, and you get an additional class skill from that list.
Ooh.
I'm just looking at this. Choose 3 of the following.
Yeah, so reminder that things like hide and move silently are just stealth as one skill.
Okay.
Yeah, spot and listen are just perception, so is search, also perception. And splitting up hide and move silently was such bullshit. Even worse was read and write and speak language as different skills.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we do when some of the skills aren't on the list?
Like what?
Drive and repair.
Aren't on what list?
On the character sheet list.
It should be, hold on. Drive at least.
No.
Demolitions.
You can get out one of the
cloaking,
knowledges or
disguise,
one of
disguise.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, maybe I just forgot to put it in there.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
just replace a knowledge.
Okay. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, because I definitely need to take drive.
I'm taking drive as well. I mean, it doesn't hurt to have multiple people that know how to drive.
No. Worth
Don't see
mentioning
that.
that anyone can just drive on the road by taking 10. The DC is only like 5.
Oh yeah, you don't need to have the skill.
Yeah, the drive skill is for like
Yeah, where the fuck
stunts
did I
or
put my
difficult
pen?
turns or speeding.
Also,
Y'all ever have that
recommend
one
you take a
idea?
profession.
Yeah.
What's up, Bob?
Oh. No. Recommend who take a profession? Or like,
Everyone.
wait, what? Oh. Is celebrity not a profession?
It's your
No, that's-
occupation. A profession is just like
The skill profession.
your skill in whatever your occupation is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's transient. Instead of taking profession fisherman or profession miner, like in normal D&D, you just take profession.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, you still take professions, but having a profession is important to the wealth system.
Yeah, and we'll go over the wealth system there in a bit.
Yeah, it's
And this one, class skills are computer use, craft. Oh, computer skills in there either.
Get a new journal. Koja, please stop trying to eat my wires.
Right, I was looking at investigative.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't see any reason we can't just drop that down to like 21.
What was it you said? 18 to 19?
18 to 21.
18 to 21. Okay.
If that's the case, that would be excellent.
Yeah, no problem.
I think there's a
Thank-
typo in the formula for investigate on the sheet.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, it was looking for wisdom rather than intelligence.
Yeah.
oh yeah, I think investigate is in fact.
It's an int thing, yeah.
Alright, I've adjusted it on my sheet.
Okay, cool.
Because I noticed it, I'm like, I should not be getting that score for that.
It's the perception that gets it, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to move a lot of the skills around in order to make room for new skills. So, some of the like formulas might still be there from a previous skill. I just didn't notice.
Navigate's also not on the list. But I assume that's going to be in reference to
Oh, navigate should be there, I think.
water.
Navigate could be used in like on the water, in the forest, underground.
Which isn't
Doesn't
on there either.
doesn't come up all that much. But I wouldn't want to be without it in a situation where you do need it.
Yeah. Unless someone's got really good survival.
Well, survival will let you know which way is north.
Well, I
navigate
meant
is
for,
using maps and that
foraging.
type of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's good enough for that. Give myself a profession. Oh, geez, professions based off wisdom? Damn. That's
Yeah.
rough.
Profession was always based off wisdom.
Yeah, no, I was just looking at it. So I take it we can't use magical device yet, huh?
No, the skills, arcane lore, knowledge arcane lore, knowledge occultism, spellcraft, and use magical device all require you to, like, access them.
Yeah.
Usually through a feat or an advanced class. Or an occupation, but those aren't available, like Hedge Wizard.
Okay.
How many skill points do I have? I'm saying that out loud. I know how to check.
Remember, it's one more because you're human.
Right. So 8 plus int modifier plus 1.
Yeah. I get 3. I have an int of 10.
Max, just a reminder, because it's been a while since I've messed around with Pathfinder, max rank is equal to your character level, yes?
Yes.
Correct.
And if it's a class skill, you get an automatic +3.
And I'll put that under the miscellaneous mod for that, so it calculates it.
Alright, well, let's take a second. Anybody have any questions or anything that's unclear?
It's not actually calculating it. Huh.
What do I need to look at?
That's okay. It's going for the ones that I've had to edit. It's not automatically calculating it.
Oh yeah, like if you
All I
change
did was change the name.
Yeah, if you change because all of them were looking at array formulas. So if you ended up changing something in the ability mods, it can do some hinky things. Because it when it's looking at creating the total, it's adding in the array modifiers, I think, and not what is. Oh wait, no, it should work if you didn't change what the total is looking at. Huh, weird.
I mean, you immediately know more than I do about how to use this. So.
That's there's some things that are kind of fuckety, but oh well. I'll make sure that the totals at least are right, even if it's not working. I don't know how to set that up in Excel.
Okay. So, knowledge streetwise I will be taking, so it might be useful for other people to take it as well.
Oh. Do I get access?
Yeah, so there are a finite number of knowledges. They should be listed on the knowledge skill.
Knowledge any. Okay. So I can.
I'm surprised you didn't give the the path of strength intimidate.
Do they not have it?
They have acrobatics, climb, craft structural, handle animal, a couple of knowledges, profession, repair, and swim.
Yeah, no, they don't have it. You'd have to get it from your occupation.
Yeah, I can get it from my occupation, but
Yeah.
Tribe is Dex. Right?
I was gonna double dip on that one.
Ah, fair. I think the tough hero gets it.
Yeah. Well, they better. They're barbarians.
Pretty
Tribe
close.
is Dex, right?
Yeah, Strive is Dex. Yeah, I actually did come up with an advanced class to represent the barbarian. Uses brawl and repositioning and other combat maneuvers like that. Full rush, improvised weapons, and rage.
Oh, and it doesn't have perception either. Okay.
Nope. Can't see shit.
Well, yes, I can, but Just not good at noticing it.
Okay, how many points have I used? 1, 2, 3, 7, 8.
I figured intimidate was priority.
Yeah. As long as your charisma's okay, it'll be fine.
I have 8 charisma.
Might not want to waste any points in that.
I mean, I'm a bodyguard. So I do get the +3, right?
Yeah, that's
From
true.
the class.
That is
So
true.
I have a +3 to it. And I'm hoping to go for circumstantial bonuses most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Private security is an actual job in this one? It is. It is.
Yep.
Wait. Where?
Private security is
Wait.
one of the ones he's made.
I had to
He
crank it out
hasn't
this
made
morning.
an entire new set of occupations yet. That's why it's in the Discord.
Right.
Yeah. Like the ones that are in the SRD are the ones that are going to be in my updated system, plus a few more to cover jobs that aren't covered.
Okay.
Should I take demolitions?
I mean,
It's not at the top of the priority list. It's if you have points.
it really is just a matter of knowing how and where to set up explosives in order to destroy shit.
It's a useful skill for the right build.
Yeah, it's a useful skill if you've got Semtech.
Or just dynamite, which isn't that hard to get. Yeah, I think I have to give up my knowledge streetwise for for perception.
Hmm.
Don't worry, I've got streetwise.
Yep. As long as it's covered.
Yeah, I'm going to put a point in there later. It's just...
Sure.
It doesn't make sense for a bodyguard not to have it.
I mean, if they're like an upper class bodyguard who didn't like live a rough street life.
No, I was talking about perception.
Oh, perception. Yes, no, they need perception.
Perception and intimidate, and then it's profession, security professional.
Yeah. Everything coming along nicely over there, Bob?
Don't remember if humans have any racial traits. Do they? No, they don't.
They get a +2
Do they?
to 1 stat.
Yeah.
Yeah, +2 to 1 ability, a bonus feat, and an extra skill point per level.
So we will have
+2
relatively
to...
large amounts of feats, but...
Sorry, +2 to what?
Anything.
Any stat that you pick. So for you,
So I
probably
can just add
charisma.
+2.
Yeah, just you can bump up your charisma or your int or whatever by +2.
It's why I have 16 strength.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a lot, by the way.
That's why I went with the 10-point buy. It works way better for this non-heroic setting.
What I find a really good way to look at them, especially in this type of setting, is there that many standard deviations above or below the norm, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So one standard deviation is not a lot. It's the top 60%.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's 66%. 2 deviations is quite a bit, though.
Yeah, even in D&D, 15 is heroic strength. Most people aren't strong enough to do that.
A con of 13 is actually quite tough.
Yeah, 13 con is like, wow, you should consider being like a ranger or something. Because you're quite survivable.
I need a suggestion for my last skill point.
Mm-hmm.
What are you considering?
I don't really have anything. I think I've covered my bases for the most part. I didn't put anything into demolitions, but
Yeah. Okay, could you list the skills you have?
appraise, bluff, craft, mechanical, disable device, escape artist, drive, repair, knowledge streetwise, perception, profession, mechanics, sleight of hand, and that's where I'm sitting at.
You might want stealth.
Yeah, stealth.
Where is stealth? There it is. I guess I can do that. Stealth is not listed in. I guess it wouldn't.
It's under spellcraft.
No. It is. It's just I meant the class. All right. So
Yeah, smart heroes don't get it.
Do you? Your profession doesn't give it to you either, so you might want to consider something that would you'd get better benefit out of now.
Well, if you're going to go into fast hero next level, it will become a class skill, and you'll get the +3
True.
bonus then.
But I mean, my character's not exactly undexterous,
Right.
so it's not. Like
yeah,
the
you could
worst
also
option.
put the points in there. 2 points in later is what I was gonna say.
All right. And then
Perform.
Is treat injury a class skill for you?
Why is there two
No, I don't think
performs
so.
here? Like, what
It's
was that
beholden,
supposed to
isn't it?
be?
Oh, there's room.
If you have 2 different types of perform.
Yeah, performs a bunch of different skills. You could take perform wind instruments, perform dance, perform poetry.
What if it's just perform in brackets charisma?
Yeah.
What does that mean for me?
Well, it's leaving it open for you to add what kind of performance skill it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Basically, if it's not specified, it means all of the subclasses for it.
Yeah.
And
I'll
no,
just
treat injury is not an option.
I'll just read perform for you here. You know how to entertain an audience with song, dance, spoken word, or demonstration. Like craft knowledge or profession, perform is actually a number of separate skills. You could have several perform skills, each with their own ranks. The 9 standard are acting, comedy, dancing, keyboard instruments, oratory, percussion instruments, string instruments, wind instruments, and singing.
Perform beat poetry.
Yeah.
Everyone boos me off the stage.
Yep.
Who fucking likes beat poetry these days?
White people.
Pretentious white people.
People who like rap but don't like black people.
Oh. You're right. You're not wrong. But goddamn, didn't have to do it like that.
I'm sorry. I was too savage.
Oh, perception. That's why. Bob, stop clicking perception. You mean to click perform. Jesus. Perform. What's my celebrity because of? Can she do singing and dancing? Can I do both?
Yeah, you can take
Yes,
both.
but you'd have to put skill points into both. How many skill points do you have? What's your int bonus?
My int bonus? None.
Okay. You have an int of 10 or 11, I assume?
Yeah, 10.
Okay, so you get 7 because you're human. You probably want to take diplomacy. It just depends if you have the skill points left over. You'd probably want to do one as your primary.
I'm building my skills as I'm thinking up the character's backstory. So
right, you're building it top down.
Yeah. Like, which is why I'm asking if I can take 2 skills, to perform stuff.
Yeah. There's just
like I'm I'm not building my character to be useful, guys.
No. It's just you'll generally do one or the other. So You might also sing while you dance, or you might dance while you
Yeah.
sing.
You do one
But you'd be
badly while
doing
you
one
do the
before
other.
or the other.
What kind of idol are you? The dancing or the singing idol?
Wait,
Have you not seen Blackpink?
Well, I know you can be both, but a lot of them are good at one and not the other.
well, the thing is,
Fuck
you'd be
you.
primary one is the idea of how it would work.
Yeah,
But
okay, I
you
know.
could clearly be like
I'm
someone from
being
Dancing with the Stars or
opposite.
that type of
We
thing.
are bantering, Flav. We are doing banter.
I am being obstinate right now
Mhm.
for funsies. The moment I brought out Blackpink as an argument.
Have you heard of Blackpink?
I can't actually think of anything to throw Savant into.
He's 7
Repair
plus nothing.
That's what I was thinking, but I've already got a
or disable
really good
device.
modifier.
Yeah,
I
disable
can't
it.
do this. That's Dex.
Ah, that
so
is
Savant
Dex,
has
you're
to be
right.
a
Oh.
I mean,
that was my
Craft
first thought.
Mechanical
Was
is the
disable
other one.
device.
you could learn Study Target. That's a pretty powerful ability.
What's a dirty trick? Combat maneuver.
Yeah, I'll look that up for you. Dirty Trick allows you to make a combat maneuver to apply a status to your opponent for a turn.
Oh, okay.
Fucking saying.
Yeah,
It's
it is that
opposite.
kind of thing, yeah. You're pulling their shirt over their head, like in a hockey fight, or throwing something in their eyes.
Discombobulate.
Uh,
God damn it.
So, Bob, are you an actress, musician?
Oh,
Do you
okay.
dance?
Gonna be a. Am I just gonna make Jenny Kim into
Just might.
into a D&D character? That would be pretty funny.
Who?
name is Kim Jennifer.
I referenced Blackpink. She's one of the singer dancers in
Oh,
Blackpink.
okay. I'm somewhat familiar with
She
them,
also
but not
raps.
enough to know the particulars.
She's
So you'd probably go with singing then.
probably not everybody's favorite, but she's probably the most popular one.
Yeah. She's one of the more popular ones anyway.
Among
She and Lisa.
Among sapphics, definitely.
I'd recommend
could
you
step
take
on me
sing then, though.
Right, here's Dirty Trick. What is? Yeah, you can make them blind, sickened.
Confused, dazed, deafened, or staggered is what this is showing.
Yeah, blind, dazzled, deafened, entangled, shaken, or sickened. And then you get additional ones for the Dirty Trick class feature. So it's when you take it for the Smart Hero talent, you get like most conditions.
So what you're probably going to end up doing is, for your occupation, you're going to pick skills that you already have, just to get that +1 to them.
But yeah, I forgot about that whole shit.
You either get extra class skills or +1 to this class skills you pick.
Plus one competence, yeah.
Yep. Keep an eye
So
on what your bonuses
the round
are.
out or specialize. And celebrity charismatic path is doubling up, because I think every celebrity one is already a class skill for the charismatic.
But yeah, just to be clear, the trick talent allows you to use your intelligence modifier, but also it adds confused, dazed, deafened, staggered to the list listed on the SRD, which is blinded, dazzled, deafened, entangled, shaken, and sickened. So whatever will fuck him up this turn.
What the fuck?
Yeah, probably gonna end up taking that as a talent. I'm gonna need that list at some point.
Yep. It's on the Pathfinder SRD.
Also, you're not gonna actually want to take profession because if you don't, if you're untrained, you can still add your charismatic hero bonus to it.
Oh, you're talking to Bob. Okay.
Yeah, because she can dabble.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay,
you're
it's
gonna have
the-
to say that again because I wasn't paying attention.
So, Bob, from the path of
Yeah.
charisma, you gain this
Yeah.
dabble ability. So, whenever
Right.
you make an untrained craft, performance, or profession check, you just get your charisma bonus, your charismatic hero level as a competence bonus.
Yeah, so you could attempt things that you didn't personally train in.
You haven't
Right.
in the things you haven't specialized in. You're still mildly competent just because you've dabbled in a lot of things.
Yeah. Meant to represent how, like, professional celebrities take up a bunch of different shit, like designing and painting and...
Mhm.
It makes a lot of sense for the type you're talking about.
Yeah. Able to craft visual art. Where is this thing? Where do I? Stop, Koja.
So you're gonna get 7 points. If you want to share your screen, I
Can my
can help
character
you.
have a cat?
Yes.
Question, DM. Can my character have a cat?
Yeah, like a cat is just a pet, yeah.
Yes. Her name will be Bushy, and it's not because she's bushy, but it's short for bullshit.
Mm-hmm. It's actually a
Also
hairless
Koja.
Egyptian cat.
That would be what?
It's the hairless Sphinx cat.
Yeah. Named Bushy.
That would be actually very funny. Yeah, the hairless Sphinx cat called Bushy. People just think I'm being sarcastic. No, it's short for bullshit.
All right. So sorry to go back to the dirty trick thing, but
No, go ahead.
does the talent qualify it as improved dirty trick, or is it just baseline so I don't take the attack of opportunity?
You still take the AOO if you don't take Improved Dirty Trick.
If you do not, okay. And it says here, blind or sickened, or have their speed, and you need target. Okay, I see what it is. Okay, so you get those 6.
Remember, you can also just take a generic talent,
Yeah.
like defensive training. Just get +1 to your AC as a dodge bonus.
That's also where you'll
No.
find Sneak Attack. I wanted to make it available to anybody. The only ones who can
Hold
get
on.
it at first
Oh,
level
that's
are
right.
Fast and Charismatic.
I saw that earlier, that the generic ones. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
I could just go with skilled.
Mm-hmm. That's why it's there. Just get a new skill and put a rank in it. Like,
2 of them, it says here.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, no, it's just 1.
it's just
Okay.
one, yeah. You get half your level rounded up in ranks as well.
Oh, so oh wow, so I can. That's how you can extend beyond your limitation. Oh, let's look at my skills. You can't go above your max rank potential though, correct?
No.
No.
It just would give you 1 more skill point at this point.
Yeah, you're getting a new...
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives you an extra skill point and a new skill. So you just put a rank in that skill now.
Sorry, what's the max rank potential?
Oh, your max...
Sorry, go ahead.
That's alright. Your max rank in a skill is your level.
Oh, okay.
But if it's a class skill for you, you get an automatic +3 on it for having 1 rank.
Yep.
Okay. Where do I see professions or whatever the hell that was? You said profession,
Perform.
wasn't it? That's profession.
Okay, what?
Profession is just there's tons of professions. It's your job, right? You don't need to worry about it.
Yeah, profession would be like you could like as a celebrity you could be profession actor. It doesn't allow you to like perform acting, but it allows you to manage your job as an actor and make money.
It's a set of life skills.
It's how good you are at making money at your job, basically.
Okay. Do I need to worry about that as a
Not
celebrity?
really.
I feel like I don't have to.
No, the charismatic hero specifically is always just okay at professions.
Yeah. Your dabble ability allows you to not worry about it.
You'll never be as good as if you trained a profession, but you also don't really need one. You can just do nothing important.
You're adequate at most professions is the way to put it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I may have based a lot of this on Paris Hilton.
So rude. She's actually apparently pretty clever or whatever.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. She's just got a bunch of random skills.
She actually
she does.
Her stupid blonde is apparently a character that
yeah,
she plays.
It is. It is. It was from like it's apparently a character that nobody has given her a rest from. Like, geez, sucks. Anyway, remind me. So, like, all my class skills are things that I will have on my sheet. Just depends on if I have ranks in it, right?
Yeah, well,
Or
you have
how?
all the skills on your sheet in theory. It's just if you have a rank in them, you get a +3 bonus to anything that's a class
No,
skill.
I don't mean on my sheet. I mean like it's under my path the hero, the charisma hero,
yeah.
whatever the fuck.
Yeah, the one that you'll see next to your table is your list of class skills, and you'll add anything from your celebrity occupation that you chose as a class skill.
Wait, what? Say that again.
Okay.
Your occupation can give you extra class skills, and sorry.
That's okay.
When I'm asking John, I want John to answer me.
Yeah, let me answer the questions, please. So yeah, you'll see your class skills. All of those are just class skills by virtue of you being charismatic hero.
Okay.
So if you have a rank in bluff, you'll get a +3 to your bluff checks in addition to your rank and your charisma.
Okay. How do I what? Because like I guess I add that to my on my own then, right? Like you said, +3 because it's under my class skill.
Mm-hmm.
So I just add the +3 rank on my own.
Yeah, put in like miscellaneous modifiers ought to do it.
Okay. And then if I want to add another rank, and then I add another point to rank on it.
Yeah, then you should just increase the ranks, and it'll keep the +3 there as a miscellaneous bonus.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you. I don't play Pathfinder very often.
Mm-hmm.
You're the only person I play Pathfinder with, to be fair.
Well, I appreciate it. It's a very fun system, but it's also complicated.
Yeah. Well, craft writing or craft visual art. I can't fantasize that I can draw in this game.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, Nop de Bose can draw.
Nop de Bose, jeez. Health, we're doing maximum hit die for level 1 plus your con.
Yep.
Or feats, are you allowing generic Pathfinder feats, or just what's in the document?
The ones in the document are like pre-approved. The only exceptions being the magic ones that just aren't thematically appropriate right now.
Okay.
But if you want to take a generic one from Pathfinder, those are theoretically applicable. You just need to run it by me.
Okay. I was looking at getting cunning, because I'd like 1 extra skill point, and I don't want to use my talent for it.
Yeah, go ahead. Cunning's fine.
Craft cybernetics.
Uh,
That's
It's a joke. It's a joke. I know.
all the class skills that I have, do I when I put them down, well, in the character sheet, do I add miscellaneous mod like +3 to all of them?
only the ones you put a rank in.
Only the ones I put a rank in.
Right, because you don't get that bonus
Fine.
unless you have trained the skill.
Okay. Great. Now I have to remember which skills I actually have. That's not gonna be.
One thing I did to help out with that is there's a box to the left of your skills. I just went through and I X'd everything that's a class skill. I put
Yeah.
an X in that
That's
box
fair. That's fair.
so that
Okay.
if I put ranks in it later, I know I get that modifier or bonus. I actually should
Okay,
probably
perfect
look
then.
at.
Yeah, I forgot that was even a thing. Yeah, that's its intent. That's the intent of the X.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll just color it in. Nice. That's pretty.
I forgot about that.
Craft. Can I just add all the crafts that is said here, or do I just choose the one?
Yeah,
thing?
only list the ones you're putting ranks in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so I'm good taking that.
Oh no, my
Okay.
character is she's gonna be such a baby. And also a brat. Oh, good luck,
Oh, it's
bodyguard
just
man.
you. Good.
You
Great.
chose your fate. You chose your fate. There's always time
You're
to
just
back
a
up from
job.
being my character's bodyguard. Yes, and I'm your boss.
Get out while you can, man.
I'm pretty sure that your company actually hired me, but
That makes me your boss. Or your boss's boss, I
Company
guess.
company run and managed by her sister.
That would be amazing. Goes to Big Sister. Big Sister.
I hope it's a
This
good
guy's
idea to
not
dump
listening to
wisdom.
me.
my job is to keep you safe, not keep you happy.
What about dumping wisdom?
I hope that's a good choice for me.
I mean, it could be.
It's probably an amusing choice.
Like you just have ADHD, really. Like you'll be like fiddling with stuff and not paying attention.
Although I did take the talent for skilled and put it in perception to offset that a little bit.
Yeah,
so
no,
I can
that
actually
works.
see something.
So what did you end up savanting in?
I didn't. I took the
Oh,
talent
right.
I skilled with that, and
You're right. Yeah.
yeah. Yep. So far, I've got for my feat, I chose point blank shot,
Oh,
and for my nerdum, I picked the wargaming.
makes sense.
So I'm going to get a gun.
Yep.
I'm assuming personal firearm means like small arms, like
Yeah.
pistols and stuff.
Handguns. Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Okay, that's ideal.
In the SRD, it actually lists them under equipment.
Yeah. So once everybody's finished doing their build, we'll go over the wealth system and everybody will figure out their wealth bonus. That should be the last thing we need to do. Damn, I was
Oh, that's
thinking this
right,
would
this is
take
gonna
2
be our
hours,
first
and I think
roll.
we're actually going to do it.
If I was reading it correctly, wealth we're going to need to actually roll for.
Yeah. Well, you could roll 2d4 or take 5.
And then get the bonus from the
Mm-hmm. Occupation.
occupation. What is the table here? So ideally, I can get upper middle class. And that's 5 for the rolls before your actual job bonus.
Should be 3. And there could be one. Not quite.
I just noticed
Right?
psychic occupation. I'm like, man, I just want to create a second one. There's the psychic occupation, and then there's the psychic real occupation.
Charlatan,
Yeah,
psychic,
exactly.
or real psychic?
Psychic and psychic real.
Toss up on this knowledge. Behavioral sciences, civics, current events,
Candle and
or theology and philosophy.
Theo and philosophy is the only one that's going to come up for sure. So if nobody else has that.
I do not.
And it will make sense for this dude. Excellent.
Taco sleeping.
adorable. What knowledge are you taking? Surrogate?
Theology and philosophy, as well as streetwise, because it makes sense for a private ITA.
Yeah. Know a little bit about the streets.
I was taking behavioral sciences.
That's interesting.
Take that as a no.
Singer, dancer, also sociologist.
I mean, she grew up as the idea for my character is she grew up in a world full of adults, like who all mean to manipulate her.
Right.
I think it would be essential for my character to understand.
That's really good.
Like, who taught her, like, to understand these things, and that's why she knows this.
You know, it's crazy. I know that you're a good writer. You still impress the shit out of me all the time.
Thank you. Int. How many ranks do I still have? 2, 2, 4, 6. So if it's a class skill, I add a +3 to my miscellaneous mod, right?
Yep, as long as you have one rank in
it. I put ranks in it?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, as long as I put one rank in it?
One or more. So, like, if you have... Basically, if it's a class skill and you have trained in it, meaning you have a rank or more, then you get +3 as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, for example, bluff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just checking because I don't understand. Bluff. I'm choosing. I can put 2 ranks in it, right?
You can have 1 rank because you're level 1.
Ooh, all right. That's something that I completely missed out.
Yeah, sorry. Your max ranks are equal to your level.
Okay. That's what that meant. All right. Well, I have more things I can do now.
Mm-hmm.
Get wrecked, everybody.
Yeah, your class gets a bunch of skills. Like, your class is pretty terrible at combat, but it makes up for it by being really good in a bunch of areas.
Yeah.
It's the bard. Without magic.
Am I the bard, though?
I mean, kinda. There are different ways. I also set it up so that the charismatic hero can have sneak attack at first level if they want it.
Yeah, you could take sneak attack.
Because they really aren't good at combat. I gotta give them something.
As far as skills are concerned, Path of Intelligence gets the most, then it's Path of Charisma, then Dex. As far as, unless, actually I didn't look at the Wisdom.
Dex and Dedicated are the same.
Okay.
When I pull up in shut down.
And we get, like, the human bonus feat and the level 1 feat.
Yeah, you guys will be swimming in feats and skills.
Okay.
The thing I like the most about Modern is how modular it is. You're just piecing together a person.
I really dislike how it says, "Oh yeah, your sub ends today. Continue your subs." Like I can't update my Prime sub, and I'm still getting ads.
Oh, that's annoying.
And this, seeing as I am part of the stream and not watching the stream,
Mm-hmm.
it just is one of those weird things about Twitch.
I wish there was anything I could do about it. Like it, they're so obnoxious about the fucking ads. Like, I've been tempted to just start running them and get some money.
If they're gonna do it anyway,
That's what I was
do it.
thinking. But no, I've got too much integrity for that. That or I hate myself.
I think the answer is you might hate yourself
Oh, you're right.
just
Yeah.
a little bit. Like, I'm not gonna begrudge you to get to what if you're running ads to get money. Like, I don't think anyone will begrudge you for it.
Well, that's the thing.
Especially if you time them well.
Well, that's the thing. I don't expect anyone would begrudge me. It's me. I'm holding me accountable.
You're the begrudger.
I begrudge me.
Bestie, maybe stop begrudging yourself. Have you ever considered not begrudging
Okay,
yourself?
I'll make you a
Bestie?
deal. I will stop begrudging myself when you like yourself.
Wow, hey. Now that's rude. Bestie, look. Don't low blow me.
Just fucking cunt kick.
Rude. This is what you get for
That's
being
true.
friends with him.
It's true. You get virtual violence.
Help, I'm being repressed.
Keep watching me shut it down.
Uh,
10, 12, 13, 14, 10, 12, 13. Alright.
It's so weird to me.
defensive martial arts.
What's that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, defensive martial arts, yeah. Into combat throw.
It's weaker than dodge, except that it unlocks things.
Yeah, it gets you combat throw, and it's a prerequisite for martial artist. Which can give you a very good combat throw talent.
Yeah. Well, it's dodge, except only for melee attacks, so...
Yeah. Yeah, one of the advanced classes I have fleshed out is martial artist. And one of its techniques is slam, which is whenever you successfully pin or trip an opponent, you deal your unarmed strike damage to them.
Oops.
So just fucking judo throw them to the ground.
Well, also, if you have combat martial arts, you're considered armed with your fists.
Mm-hmm.
So you're tripping with a weapon rather than doing the unarmed trip.
Okay. +1 skill point for being human, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, okay. God damn it! I got another skill point then.
Up to your ears
get
in
fucked.
stuff. Absolutely. I love Pathfinder.
Okay, I'm gonna put in demolition because I can't think of anything else now.
Profession wisdom.
I mean, you're
Profession.
if you're good at...
Do you already have stealth?
I think
Yes.
demolition makes sense. He's already good at like mechanical stuff. He might be okay at chemistry too, and like physics.
Actually, craft chemistry, is that that's a class skill for you, isn't it?
Craft, I think, is class skill for everybody.
Not all of the crafts.
I think it's craft any actually. So yeah.
Well, smart hero, yeah, it would be.
Yeah, you might want to take craft chemistry. It's also how you make Molotovs. I may have played...
Yeah, it's the non-drugs version.
I may have played a character that used Molotovs as his primary weapon.
Yeah, it can make explosives or poisons and stuff.
Acid.
I'd have
Yeah.
to drop something, so maybe at a later time.
You can't. Well, acid would be pharmaceuticals. Anything that you could use as like a potion,
Well, I
quote
mean,
unquote.
Pharmaceuticals. If you're talking acid, the drug, yes.
Yeah. Oh,
If
you
you're
meant
talking
acid.
about like
Yes.
a flask
Right.
of acid
Yes.
to throw at someone,
That is
Hydrochloric
chemistry.
acid, not
Yeah.
battery acid.
What's that awful one that just burns through everything forever? Hydrofluoric?
Hydrochloric.
No, there's a different
No.
one. It will eat through several layers of steel.
Oh, is it the one that needs to be kept in plastic?
Yeah, it's very bad. If you touch it, you're basically lost your hand.
Oh.
Now the question is, do I take persuasive or toughness for my occupation feat?
That's a good question because they're both useful for you.
I guess alertness also does, but
Uh,
I think toughness probably
1, 2, 3.
flavor-wise works best.
Well, remember, Pathfinder toughness gets you 3 hit points at level 1, and then you just get more after level 3.
Yeah.
Have I?
I'm a squishy little boy.
Oh, stealth. I forgot stealth. How could I forget stealth? Oh.
Because you just assumed you had it, I think.
No. I wish I did. I didn't. Okay. That's important for my character to have a rank in because she's an idiot.
You might want to take disguise as well, because celebrities are very skilled at hiding their appearance for when they want to go out in public.
Eh.
It's also very useful skill just in general.
I'll trust in my modifier +3. These other ones are a lot more useful. My character doesn't care
if you're
for
out of
having
points.
to.
Yeah, I don't see disguise, unless you go out of your way to use one, I don't see disguise coming up.
Okay.
Not in
What
this
she'll
for...
rely on is like I mean she's the face. The way I'm building my character is that she knows that no matter where she goes, people will always see her. So she might as well use it to her advantage. That's how that's going to be like.
Yeah, they'll see her and not everyone else.
Juniper. What's the last name? Random
Juniper?
last name generator. Thank you.
Juniper Jones, just do the.
Oh, you sexy. You sexy man. Thank you.
That's good.
Boop. Hooper looper. It's gonna be a
You need
handle
to
for a
get
different
super
game.
strength somehow in this now.
I mean, yeah, magic.
What's my base? What's my base speed?
30.
30.
30, unless something is different.
Unless you're a fast hero.
No.
Yeah.
For
They just have a talent that increases their base movement speed.
For starting for languages and setting wise, doing points for like English, Spanish, and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Or
Right. So all of the normal human languages are there, and you wouldn't have access to Dwarven, Elven, Orcish, like Goblin, Gnome, or whatever. But those are also kind of semi-archaic languages in this universe. Most elves speak English, or no, most elves speak French, rather.
Where are we? Where is the set, by the way?
An American city.
Okay, generic U.S. Got it.
I'll decide what city when it becomes relevant.
It's U.S., Canada, that type of Europe.
Yeah.
That type of question was more what I was looking for.
So,
New
languages.
What?
Languages as a whole, you get one language per intelligence modifier, correct? Is that how that works?
No.
I know you get languages for having the linguistics skill.
Yeah, if you put a rank in linguistics, then you get oh, hold on. Well, yeah, you do know a language per intelligence modifier, and if you put a rank in linguistics, you get a language. And the +3 gives you 3 more languages.
I mean, I was just gonna make my character know American.
Now your character can know more than American.
I think it's actually a linguistics check to do a Creole or a dialect.
Oh yeah, okay.
Just build a character that speaks Acadie.
They speak Shiak.
No,
neither French nor English people understand them.
Nope.
They use French nouns with English verbs, basically.
Yeah, or like English words and French grammar. It's
a mishmash language that is definitely intelligible to people who speak it, but
yes, it is a real dialect. It's just for anyone who doesn't know it, it's impenetrable or too stupid to take seriously.
It is technically considered a French dialect, but
the best example I have is one I actually heard out in Saint Antoine. A guy across the street from my friend's house shouting, "Ah, la fucking car down the garage na pas start."
What? I heard
take
the word
the way
start.
Bilingual people talk and make them not fully fully competent in either language.
He said, "Le fucking car dans la garage n'a pas start."
Okay,
wow.
Wait, the garage door won't open?
No, the car in my garage won't start.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Like, it's just a bunch of English words with some French verbs. It's very silly. Big fan of ne pas start. That might be my favorite bit.
Any advice on language? Non-English language?
Spanish.
Aside from that?
German.
Really?
Mandarin?
Yeah, same.
Yeah, if we're going into a large...
No, Chinese simplified.
Chinese
bracket simplified.
Fuck off. Cantonese, the most useful modern language.
Forest Mandarin.
Forest Mandarin!
You'd be surprised at how useful knowing Cantonese was for some people at the casino.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah,
nice.
There's a huge Cantonese population in Brunswick.
Actually, here's an option.
There's a huge Cantonese population in the world.
Well, I knew that we had a lot of Chinese people here. I didn't know that they were, southern, Cantonese.
Where do I put my
a lot of the people in BC are Szechuan as well. But yeah.
That's my favorite sauce.
Oh, I hate you. Where do I put my fort save? What's reflex save and will save? Is that in the box called fortitude, reflex, and will?
You put
or
it
the
in
next
the base save column.
The base save.
Yeah, that'd be your base save. Yeah,
sheets are confusing.
No, it's true. Character sheets are not intuitive, and that's why I've always been a fan of making my own character sheet for myself at home on a piece of paper.
This is actually basically the standard character sheet.
Yeah, I just messed with it to make it fit.
What's a defense bonus? Where do I put a defense bonus?
That's gonna just go right on your base AC.
Basically, you put it in deflection mod. It'll enter right with this if you put it there.
Yeah.
Miscellaneous mod also worked well for me.
Yeah, miscellaneous would work. But you never lose it. There's no context in which you lose your defense bonus.
Yeah, that's why it's deflection.
But also it
Bestie,
stacks with itself.
Bestie, can you make the sheet copyable? I do not want to write the full dabble. Whenever you make it a tradecraft, performance, proficiency check, add your charisma to hero level as a competence.
Oh, I thought I had it as copyable.
No, it's locked.
No.
You didn't give edit access.
God damn. Alright, hold on.
You can give just copy access, though.
That's what I thought I did. I wish somebody had said that earlier.
For the character sheet,
No.
I had copy access.
No,
Yeah.
we're not
No,
talking about that. We're talking the...
Oh, the document. Okay.
Yeah.
The document? Good job, Bob. Good job Englishing.
Wait, are you talking about the Modern Pathfinder of an Arcana document?
Yes.
Okay, I can give you that.
Alright. So I chose English, Spanish, and ASL.
That's actually smart.
Yep, ASL's good.
So here's a question. If you know ASL, can you cast spells with a verbal component through ASL?
No.
Aww. That
Just make it
feels
all
ableist,
somatic.
DM.
That's not ableist. They are
What if you have-
disabled. One of the disabilities is you can't cast spells with verbal components.
The interesting part is you might be able to, you just probably couldn't do it properly.
Better if you have 4 arms, 2 arms to do the somatic components.
Okay,
and then
so if you're doing American Sign Language in place of your verbal components, you're just doing Naruto jutsus.
yeah, there you go.
I'll take it. I'll take it. And then if you want to style on them, you say the words as you're doing it,
Yeah.
like in Naruto. Bird,
Horse,
bird,
ox,
dog,
monkey.
That's so dumb.
It is. My favorite part is that there's like a consistent logic of which ones you start and finish with, depending on the kind of technique.
Yeah.
Nuts. Like fire techniques always end on tiger.
Mhm. Again, Kishimoto, great world building.
Awesome.
Great world building. Awesome. All his female characters, he has never
Terrible.
talked to a woman ever before and thought they were smart. God.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
we're not. Alignment's going to be completely gray. Yes, we don't need to pick alignment.
You don't need to unless you pick a class that cares about alignment, but those are advanced classes.
Yeah,
Right,
I
so
think
we won't need it for now, at the very least.
they
Thank you,
replaced the alignment
Bestie.
system in it. I don't know if you move back to it.
Yeah, I moved back to it. We're not doing allegiances.
Is dabble under feet, or what do I put dabble
That's a
under?
class ability.
Class
If you go
ability.
down under feet, it's under special abilities.
Yeah, special abilities would do it.
Okay, there it is. Look, I don't know how to zoom out in a sheet.
It's okay.
Now you just scroll down.
Now I need to actually save this file. I think I've got
You
everything.
see?
Oh
I
wait.
didn't even think about scrolling down.
Oh wait, we still got to
Yes,
do
enable
wealth.
cut, copy, and paste. What's the matter with you? I have to get an extension for that? You jest. Yeah, it was jesting.
Oh. Not often that it's actually jesting. I just reread Defensive Martial Arts Life, and I think I see why, because of the Pathfinder upgrade, it's become like worse dodge. Because originally dodge was targeted every turn.
Oh yeah.
But in Pathfinder they just said you get a dodge bonus, no one's doing that. So now it's exactly the same, but only for melee.
So, is talents feat or also under special ability?
Special abilities.
Talents are
Okay.
special abilities, unless all they're doing is giving you a feat.
Okay. Half your charismatic level rounded up. Charismatic hero level. I need to stop not reading the word hero level.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm like, oh, half my charisma level. No, that's not what that said, Bob. Read that again.
Like, what even is a charisma level?
Don't know. Ask my brain. I don't
I
have
am
control
asking
on
your
many
brain.
things.
Yeah, that's true.
Charisma level would be your bonus.
You're a
Probably.
bonus.
But charismatic level. What's charismatic level?
I mean, mine's off the charts.
Yeah.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. Otacon, he's so charismatic.
I don't know about that, Snake.
Where should we
Snake.
record our wealth bonus when we get there?
Down
Okay,
in
I'm
money,
done.
there should be gold, silver, copper, and wealth.
Oh, WB. Okay. Yeah, you just got rid of electrons.
Yep.
Good.
+4. I have it's +4, right, for me?
Yours
Yeah,
is
plus 4.
+3. 'Cause
No,
we had to
I
change it.
changed it to +3. But I
And
did
Oh,
go
wait,
next.
where-
that's not what it's going to be anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
we gotta roll for it.
I needed to go over wealth. I've just sort of been waiting for everybody to be ready.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
I'm
I
done.
am ready.
Alright, so the wealth system
It's
is... it's not super intuitive, but it works pretty well. Your wealth bonus will represent your, like, overall savings and income. And it'll go up and
Okay.
down over time depending on things that you do. To start with, normally you roll 2d4 and add your occupation's wealth bonus to the result, and that's your starting wealth. You can also, instead of 2d4, take the average, which is 5.
Mhm.
So with
5 of what?
just 5. So yours would
5
be
plus your...
5 plus 3, which is 8. So you could have 8, or you could roll to see if you get higher.
Mhm.
For an idea of what that represents, wealth.
The wealth check.
Yeah. So what your wealth bonus is, between +1 and +4 would be struggling, +5 to +10 would be middle class, +11 to +15 would be affluent, and +16 to 20 would be wealthy.
Ooh.
So a +8 would put you in middle class.
Bob is the only one that I know of, unless Bjorn can't. But I believe she's the only one with the ability to go above middle class.
Yeah, you could roll instead and try to become affluent.
Yep.
Capitalism!
Capitalism. I'll roll and try and be a rich. That's the only way
Yeah.
I understand what that
rolling
feels
too.
like.
My
Are
minimum.
you
Go ahead.
Yeah.
also wondering if you are having the wealth bonus increase for having ranks in profession?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Oh.
But I know she doesn't.
Have what? Again?
Depending on how many ranks you have in profession, gives you a one-time wealth bonus, more or less. Increase.
Yes. If it's like if you have a rank in profession, you get a +1 wealth bonus at level 1.
Oh, okay, cool.
Mm.
That's good to know. So I cannot be below middle class.
There you go.
Minimum's going to be 5, and that's if I roll snake eyes, and maximum would be float. Actually, I can get 11 just barely.
There you go.
If I max roll, I have to roll
That's
2 4s for that.
2d4.
Advanced classes will be a later thing, right? I don't have to think about that right
Yes.
now.
The earliest you can take them is level 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're kind of the original version of the the subclasses from 5e.
Rolled 3.
Okay,
Come on, big money, big
we're
money,
rolling
no
now
whammy,
for
no
wealth.
whammy.
You can either
You can if you want to.
you can roll or you
don't
can
have
take
to.
5. It's your pick.
I got
What
4.
am I rolling?
2d4.
Dice roll online. Do I have a D4 with me?
You have any caltrops?
What questions I must ask myself every now and then.
All right, gonna
I think
go
I only
roll
have a
a
D6.
D100 for my wealth.
No, I do not have a D4. Fine, I'll just use an online roll thing.
So I
That's
rolled
fair,
a 4, so I should have taken it, but whatever.
Happens.
I rolled a 3. It's whatever.
Like,
I don't
yeah,
mind. I prefer RNG.
It's really not that big of a deal. Like, unless you guys intend on buying a car.
Well, no, it's just 7 would allow me to buy my primary weapon without reducing my wealth
Right.
for other stuff.
Yeah.
7 was what I was trying to get to, but I wanted to roll.
So I'll roll a 2d4, you said?
Yep, 2d4.
I got a... roll faster. I got a 7.
Okay.
Nice.
7.
So you got 10.
You've got 10. You can purchase
For both of us.
something up to about $150 at no consequence to yourself.
Where do I put $150 you gave me? GP.
Oh no, you want to put your bonus as plus 10, and you put it at the bottom with is it WB wealth bonus?
Yes.
Yeah, WB.
It's just plus 10.
Oh, wealth bonus is now plus 10?
That's what yours
Right
is.
now?
Yours is plus 10 right now.
Okay.
Bjornbart, do you have like a list of equipment and all that stuff that you can buy with your base?
It's in this
bonus?
SRD.
That's where
I posted
SRD?
it in the
Equipment, was it?
it's the same thing where the occupations or the SRD home was. And what you do is you go, and on the side you'll see equipment, and then you just go to weapons.
Okay. Thank you.
Do I carry a weapon? I don't think Mike. Nope. She
You
would.
might
Shut
carry.
up.
Yeah, you got simple weapons proficiency, so you can carry a simple weapon around. In fact, I would say you probably do.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna decide that she has had a stalker problem. Oh, hey, people, child celebrities are like such a big problem.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
It's highly exploitative. They don't deserve that
Okay.
kind of stress or that lifestyle.
How about a stun gun?
Yeah. If you can afford
Yeah.
one. Stun gun is
Oh,
actually one of the
boy.
strongest simple weapons.
It does electric damage.
Oh my god, they actually went to that much detail with the fucking guns.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
seeing.
What kind of gun do you
it's
like?
actually a gun combat system.
It is. I mean, I'm seeing it now. It is.
Yeah.
Where is where
You're
where
gonna
is
want to go to
a
melee
thingy?
weapons and go down.
What's the explanation on, or what's the full X word?
Oh, she would be
Explanation
so
on
cool.
purchase DC? How does that exactly work?
Right. So you can purchase anything up to your wealth bonus. Okay, so you roll 1d20, you add your wealth bonus. And your result determines whether you lose wealth or not in the purchase. Anything that has a DC higher than your wealth bonus will automatically lose you a wealth point, and anything higher than a 15 purchase DC will lose you one as well. So, if you have 10, like plus 10 in wealth, and you want to buy something with a purchase DC 17, that's going to cost you at least 1, maybe 2 wealth.
15 automatically reduces it by 1 as well.
I just said that.
Higher.
I just said that.
Oh, sorry.
I just said that. Stun gun. Damage
also-
1d3.
You can usually take 10, and I'm not sure if you'll allow a take 20, but it takes like 20 times longer to get your...
Yeah, taking 10 definitely. Taking 20 is probably not going to come up because this isn't a huge long campaign. You won't have enough time to take 20.
Is a stun gun or a taser a better weapon? between the
Stun
two.
gun is melee. Taser is ranged.
Ranged.
License. I'm also gonna have to get a license for this, aren't I?
No, but it's much easier to have them if you do.
Yep.
So under equipment, it has how much it costs to get a license for things. If it's just licensed, it's 10. Restricted, it's 15.
That's it. Okay.
A taser uses springs or compressed air to fire
Oh,
parachute.
okay. And if you're buying it off the black market, it just increases the DC.
Yeah.
But if it wouldn't
1d6
require the
rounds
license.
paralyzed. Whoa.
It's really good.
Reloading a taser is a full round action that provokes attacks of opportunity.
It's
Yikes.
like a heavy
I'll
crossbow.
take it.
Yeah.
You could also have both a taser and a stun gun in theory.
My character will only choose one thing to carry around like that. It's small, apparently. The stun gun is tiny, but the taser is small.
Yeah, well, it needs to. It's basically a pistol.
Am I?
The setup.
It's a taser. Is our tasers a gun? I kind of thought taser guns, the taser is that like handheld thing looking thingy. Is it
So
not?
the taser is the thing that looks sort of like a pistol that shoots out two cables and then
Right.
mildly electrocutes someone. The stun gun is the one where they hold it and you see that it's shocking up and then you push it into someone.
Oh.
Yeah, their names should be the other way around.
Yeah, it really should.
Yeah.
It really should.
To the point where media portrays a stun gun as a taser all the time.
That too. Well, thanks, media, for confusing the shit out of me.
Yeah, that's right up there with suppressors being silencers. I'm just completely wrong.
All right,
Okay,
now I
so I'll get
for
myself a
ammunition.
taser. It does 1d4 damage, and apparently it does special damage, or whatever, according to this SRD.
Mm-hmm.
What is a special damage then?
Oh, it deals... Oh, here, let me...
That's a special
Here,
effect.
it says here 1d4 points of damage. Oh,
And the target must make
fort save be
fort save or be paralyzed.
Yeah.
What's the difference between a stun gun? Taser's range, fort save.
Stun gun doesn't
I
need
mean,
reloading.
this one also does. Ah.
Yeah, it's right up close, but you don't have to reload it.
Oh, piss. 1d4 damage, though. To 1d3.
Yeah,
But I don't have
You're
to
not using
reload.
it for the damage.
you're
Not
using
using
it for the
damage either. I'm
paralysis.
paralyzing them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then you let somebody else coup de grace them.
1d4, 1d3, paralyze both. One doesn't have a thing. I have to stay. One needs reloading, which will provoke an AOO. Stun gun. Stun gun then.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to not get attacked.
Right.
Although that does mean I have to be close.
Yeah. Like, ideally you'll be using a taser from, like, 20 feet away.
20 feet away, yeah. How rangy is ranged? Game, tell me. 5 feet.
Taser is a short
You're
range.
given 5.
Let me look up the taser.
Purchase DC is 7.
It's a 5-foot range increment, so every square they're away from you gives you a -2.
Piss.
So I can reasonably take 10 to purchase a revolver licensed. Even it's going to cost me, I believe, 2.
You buy the license first, in theory.
Right. I should still be able to. Hold on. If I can find the right tab. That's that. That's for the ammo. Yeah, because the license is DC 10.
Mhm.
I've got a +6 currently, so that's going to cost me what, 1 if I take 10.
Yeah.
So that'd bring me up to +5. And then this is DC 14, so I can take 10 on that as well, and it just lower it by 1.
Or hold on,
As well?
if you take it has a DC 10,
DC 10 for the license.
and if you take 10, you'll get a 16. No, you're fine.
Oh, okay. And then what if it's 14?
Yeah, it would also be fine.
Oh, that means I can go up to.
You go up to 14 without losing any.
Oh, okay. So okay, gotcha. I think I understand now.
Yeah.
Okay. And then of course the ammunition is really fucking low, so I can just get that.
Right. It really comes down to, like, when you want to make a big purchase, that's when you're at risk of losing wealth, because you got to roll.
So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there. It's not range increment criticals. Okay, it gives me all that. 36, 30 feet.
Taser. Ooh.
Size is small.
Shocking. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
Yeah. I saw that happen in real time.
Attack
Uh-huh.
bonus for firearm.
What's
Wouldn't
that?
it be BAB? Attack bonus for firearm, wouldn't that be BAB plus Dex?
Yeah, BAB index.
Hold on. 20.
There's no one that starts with armor
What?
proficiency, is there?
I think Tough Hero gets light armor proficiency. But yeah, like, proficiencies are things you have to, like, invest in this system. Or your advanced class will give it to you.
Yeah.
36.
Oh, question. If I'm taking the taser
Oh, yeah,
and
they have
the purchase DC is 7, what's that about? Do I minus 7 from the 10 that I have, or what?
No.
Right, so you've
What's
got
going
you've got a 10. You can take 10 on that purchase, and you'll get a 20. That's more than a 7.
Right.
So you just
What does
buy
that
it.
mean?
You buy it, and nothing
just have
happens
it.
to you. You can easily
Yeah.
afford it.
Okay, gotcha. So is that what the purchase DC means in this game?
Yes.
It's
For
the
anything that I
DC to
buy?
make a check to buy
Yeah.
it, basically.
The only times you risk losing wealth are when you have to roll in order to get there. Like,
Mhm.
let's say you had 5 wealth, and you wanted to make a... Well, actually, that's a bad example. You had wealth bonus of 3, and you wanted to make a
Right.
purchase DC 14. You need to roll an 11.
Right. Right.
So if you were to roll under 11, you would still buy it, but you'd lose a point of wealth.
Right.
If it was a DC 15, anything 15 or higher automatically loses you a wealth. And if you fail a check, you still buy it, but would lose 1 for failing the check, and 1 for it being 15 or higher.
Oh. 15
It
or
also
higher.
costs you a point if it's higher than your current wealth, no matter what.
Oh. Really?
Yeah. So anything
Yikes.
10 or below you can buy for free, basically.
I'm not sure about that. I think you do have to make... I think that's a failed check.
There's actually nothing about a failed check.
Hang on a sec.
I have it right here.
I mean, I was reading it earlier myself. This is the most unreadable SRD on the internet.
Yeah.
You just click
it's
on
giving
wealth and
me
go down a bit.
issues.
I don't even see wealth. That's the problem. I can't read
I'm
this.
at it, so I could read it out for you guys.
If you
I'm just trying to read this website.
where? Oh,
I
there
just
it is.
posted
Core
wealth.
Got
SRD
it.
wealth.
Got it.
Wow, it's on the. Wow, that sucks.
Uh,
Who built this UI?
Here we go, losing wealth. Anytime a character purchases an object or service with a wealth DC higher than their current wealth, or one with a DC 15 or higher, their wealth bonus goes down. Okay, no, you were right.
Okay, so I did lose 2 points of wealth.
Okay, yeah.
Wealth bonus decrease 15 or higher, 1 to 10 points higher than current wealth bonus. 11 to 15 points higher than current. This stacks with the loss from a purchase DC of the character's current. Yikes.
Mm-hmm.
Writing down in my notebook, purchase DC is a yikes.
Mm-hmm.
Underline.
But yeah, you can buy your taser without any trouble.
Yeah.
Also,
Well,
just to be clear...
go
ahead.
I'm gonna get a cleaver, which will actually be a Bowie knife.
Yeah.
And then also, and after that, I will buy my metal baton because it's gonna. I can make the check easily, but it's above my wealth bonus, so.
Okay. Well,
my AC is 11. Ooh.
Yeah?
AC's 13.
Wow. Oh well. I mean, I'm a celebrity.
Yeah, just don't get attacked.
Yeah, forehead.
I mean, your whole skill tree is about not having to fight anybody.
This is true.
Just lie, cheat, and steal your way to victory.
Or flirt.
Or flirt.
Or seduce. Oh, I'm 19. Oh no.
Yep, you're old.
Good thing I'm 19.
You're young, hot, but legal.
Also, I've based her entire height and face on Alessandra Ambrosio, which, if you don't know, where have you been the last 10 years or the last 20 years even? One of the top models for Victoria's Angel. So have that in your brain. By Awakenings, thank you.
Right. So everybody has an understanding of how wealth and purchasing goes?
I think so.
All right, then I think we're actually done with the character creation portion of this, outside of actually putting your equipment in. So before we go, I want to go over lines and veils.
Okay.
It's the last thing to take care of. So I did mention in my
the announcement.
The announcement, which I can't navigate to. I need to figure out another solution here. Hold on. I'm so mad.
I'm giggling at you, but also the rock with the googly.
Yes, it is. It's really good. Such a good concept, such a simple execution.
Shit. So fucking funny.
Right. But one of you could take a look at the announcement and just tell me what it says. That would be nice.
Yeah. What did you say? What do you want me to? What do you want?
Oh, and I should mention near the end what lines will be crossed and what things may be veiled.
The campaign's content is likely to depict fantasy racism, drug abuse, sex work, loss of agency for NPCs in bracket.
So not you.
Additionally, the content is likely to reference but not actively depict sexual assault or abuse, torture, child abuse, or neglect.
Yeah. So everybody's okay with those.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
I guess for me with the and I trust you not to do this to me.
Mm-hmm.
But because lots of people when they want to depict a casual cruelty and rape is the immediate answer. Well, it's true, but it's never done tastefully. I doubt you'll do that to me, but you know.
No, what I mean by it being in passing is you might end up talking to a character where that's a part of their story. Like, it's not something you'll witness. It's not something that'll even happen off screen. It's something that will just be referenced as having happened.
Okay. That's great.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't do that lightly. Are there any other like lines or veils you guys would like to address? Things you just don't want us to touch or would like to gloss over if we do?
Well,
Nothing mentioned, at least.
Okay.
I'm thinking about it, but the loss of agency thing, I guess. You remember when we watched Berserk and
Yes, this is
fucking
why I mentioned
with
it's the NPCs. It will not happen to you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's fine.
And it's basically like magic does that to people.
Okay.
If you charm person someone, you've already violated their agency.
That's true. Oh, don't make me think about that. I'm hero protagonist.
No, it's yeah, it's a
Oh, I
thing.
know.
That's
Oh, I
actually
know.
been addressed in some Forgotten Realms literature lately.
Yeah.
Let me also point out to you,
Yes.
I guess technically Banji did violate people's
Oh yeah, all the time.
agency.
Oh yeah.
But
Oh, yeah.
not in the same context.
The way I've heard
Oh
it,
yes.
the way
He
Elminster
did brain
explained it
fuckery with them.
is using a suggestion, dominate person, or charm person a violation of somebody's rights? Absolutely. But it's a much less violation than killing them. Or allowing them to kill somebody else. Like, those are the contexts in which it's appropriate to use those compulsions or charms.
Yeah, but Banji, I still think what Banji was doing wasn't to the same degree as like charm person or suggestion. Because the only thing he did was shut them down temporarily.
By making them super depressed.
Yeah, so it's the same thing as like hold person as opposed
Yeah,
to
mechanically it's the
gaze.
same thing, yes. Absolutely. Okay. But yeah, you're okay with like the fact that spells do infringe on others' agency and that you can make somebody do stuff against their will.
Yeah, I mean, my character, as far as the way I'm thinking about how she's being built, and how I'm likely going to play her is a little bit questionable.
Okay.
But
I just wanted to
yeah.
make sure.
So it's fine.
All
Yeah.
right, so then I think we're good on the lines and veils.
Yeah.
Anything else anyone wants to ask or bring up or address before we call it?
no.
No, I'm good.
All right,
I think.
that went very well.
Well, webcam seemed to be fucked up on stream.
Oh, don't know what did that. That's new, too. Oh, resizing my window. All right.
Fixed,
Don't you-
mostly.
Yeah, I just went back to the original window size.
Fixed enough.
All right, so I guess we'll call it there. Thanks everybody for coming out. I know this was a bit of a slow one. Next time we'll actually begin playing the game with the first quest called Awakening.
Ooh,
Yeah.
got a name.
So a little spoiler. Where we're gonna start is all the players, for whatever their reason is, are answering a like Craigslist job notification, like job request at a nightclub.
Craigslist?
Or just that kind of thing. It doesn't have to be Craigslist.
Okay.
And
The manager
Crogslist.
clearly said to.
But yeah, like,
No, I'm just questioning why would my celebrity go through a Craigslist?
well, this is
She's
a
bored.
this
That's
is
what
a
she needs to do.
well, yeah, this is a job. Somebody's paying good money for you to like do a delivery. Is how it was sold to you.
Yeah. It's gonna have to be a real interesting hook for my character to be like, what's this about?
Well, you got a week to think about how that works. Thankfully,
What? I'm thinking about it? I
It's
thought
your
that's
character.
your job, PM.
no, my job is to
Wow.
tell you what's happening. You're the one that understands your character.
Hmm.
Luckily,
Wow.
Bjornvar's got a built-in excuse in that he has to be there.
You. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, my character could just be there fixing shit. He's got enough in the repair skill.
I mean,
Where are we meeting? At a club?
it's at a nightclub.
You're just going to
Just
the
there to
nightclub.
party.
Yeah,
No, but
that's an option.
you have to have been like you
Oh.
wouldn't be meeting with the manager for the job if you didn't know about it.
She could be the entertainment.
I could be the
Realistically.
nosy partier. She gets into trouble.
This is true.
Clearly, the manager wanted to meet with her because they're paying her an appearance fee.
You're right. Well, I have to be pretty famous for that.
Not
All that
super
matters is that like you all need
Can I
to want to take this job. That's how the
Okay,
thing works.
that's fair. Oh, can I make my entire family just like I'm born into the whole celebrity thing?
Oh, you're a
That's
partridge.
why I'm a child actor. Yeah.
Oh,
What?
that's
You could just be TikTok famous.
A Kardashian, I say.
oh yeah, that's the modern one, a Kardashian.
Mm. Well, not Kardashian specifically, but
Well, also not the Partridge family specifically, but the same idea where you're born into a family of celebrities.
yeah.
You could also say the Box from like the 1500s.
Don't know what that is.
She's a hot tub streamer.
No, Johann Sebastian Bach's whole family are like famous composers.
Oh.
Like
Yeah,
several
that
of
vibe.
his kids.
Like that vibe. That
Yeah.
entire vibe. Not Kardashians. I hate the Kardashians.
But that doesn't matter. That I'm not a huge
Look,
fan of the Partridge family. It's just
I
an
don't know who
example.
the Partridge family are. But what I'm saying is, it's just the vibe is they're all from the art world.
Right.
That's the vibe. Okay, I'm done.
Cool.
We can go now.
All right. Before we go, I'm going to switch over to just my face. Drink it in, ladies. You too, gentlemen. I don't mind. Reminder, this has been brought to you by your support over at patreon.com/greatcanadianguy. You did this. Thanks for paying me to do this. In particular, my producers who contribute $5 or more a month. They are Scipio, Jalzir, Midnight Saber, Keegan, Bjornvar, Telific, Vivacia, Emerald Embers, Dark Savant, Bop to Know, Zombie Fighter 89 on Twitter, Jocko the Rockbender, and Basim El Wakil. Alright, say goodnight, everybody.
Good night,
Good night, everybody.